Hello, my name is Luis Mendez, and I am with eXp Realty. And today I'm going to talk about 5 questions you should figure out if you want before you either rent or buy. With these questions, it should definitely help you and point you to the right direction. So, before we go on, please like and subscribe to this channel, and so that way you can keep update to with more things that's going on. So, question number one: where do you want to live? And that's a big part. Because if you know exactly where you want to move to, exact location, it'll definitely help you out pick your area. And, what I mean by that is it'll definitely help you out know what you want. So you could go ahead and start finding houses in the area. For people who don't know where you want to live, if you're coming from a different state and moving to Florida, and you're like, well, I don't know where I want to go. Should I move to Apopka, Winter Haven, Lakeland, East Orlando, Claremont? I mean, those are hours apart from each other. They're really close, but it's far from each other. So if you don't know exactly the neighborhood, you don't know where you're moving to, maybe renting for 1 year could work out. And the good thing is that if you talk to a good realtor, they should have connections to a program which would allow a company to buy the house for you, and you have an option to purchase the house from them directly without competition. You could just after 1 year lease, you could move somewhere else. But at least gives you the option to purchase the home or live in the area that you like or that you want if you want to test out the area. Because the hardest part, I would say, if you're moving from one state to another, is finding out where you want to live. Question number 2: can you afford to be a homeowner? And of course, we're not, and this is not so much talking about if you're pre-qualified or pre-approved. We're going to pretend that you are at least that pre-approved for a home, but is also the day-to-day maintenance for a home. Cutting the grass, or when the washer and dryer or AC goes out. That's money on you. You have to come out with that money. Where if you're living in an apartment, the washer machine or the dishwasher or the AC breaks down, you're not paying the $8,000, $4,000 to fix that, or a few $100 to fix that. No, the landlord is. So if you don't have the extra income to do the daily maintenance, then I would, at least hold off for a little bit. And you could do like I said, Home Partners of America, or a program that would purchase a home for you. They'll be your landlord, at least, and you could do it for at least 1 year. Or if you do have the funds, you have money set aside, for those emergency funds, then jump on being a home, because it's always going to be beneficial to purchase a home. If you look at it, let's pretend rental rates are 1,000, which is, that's super low. It's not, you're not going to find anything for 1,000. But let's pretend it's 1,000. That's $12,000 a year you're throwing away. Right now, on average, a rental is about $1,500. That's about a $250,000 home. So it's definitely going to be beneficial for you to purchase a home instead of throwing away, $15,000 down the trash. So question number 3: what kind of lifestyle do you want? And this one, it's really depending on the type, a person you are. Do you want to raise a family? Do you want to settle down? Do you want to build some income, build some equity, establish your own kingdom, I would say. Or if you're someone who's here and there, they could easily jump out and go. Because if you buy a home, it's not so easy to just within 6 months to a year to just bounce and leave. You could do that a little bit easier with an apartment or with a rental. So if you're not a steady person, a rental might be the place for you. If you want to establish some roots, if you want to grow I would say your kingdom, then I would suggest you purchase a home. That would be probably the best thing. Question number 4: do you know where you'll be working in the next few years? You know, I think a big part of where people move to, is definitely has to do, has a large part of whether they purchase, whether they buy a home or not. If you're in the military, you're stationed. They're going to say you're going to be stationed in Florida for 3 to 7 years. It's going to make sense to buy a home. If you're in a company and they transfer you to a place, or you get to work from home, if you're going to be at a place for a long time, it's going to make sense for you to purchase a home. If you're not so, if you're not going to be in a place, if it's like, hey, you might be here for 7 months or just 1 year, next year you're probably going to be in another place, maybe renting will be the best option, because you don't know what tomorrow holds. So again, the home partners could be beneficial to you, where they would purchase the home for you. You could rent from them, and it'll be beneficial in that sense, where let's say they end up changing their mind, you could live there. Well, you know what? You have your house ready made for you. So, question number 5: do you want the home to reflect who you are? And this is a really good way to put it. When you rent a house, you can't really do so much. When you're renting, you can't really paint the walls, put up wallpaper. You can't do much garden work. You can't chop down trees, plant trees. You're so limited to what you could do. You can't tear down the wall. You can't build an extra part. You can't put in a pool. You don't have the liberty to do what you want with a rental. But with the home, when you purchase something, when you buy, even if it's a condo, when you purchase a place, you could turn that into, you could be the artist and turn it into whatever you want. You want to paint it 20 different colors, you have the freedom. You want to put marble flooring in a trailer mobile home, you have the freedom to do whatever you want, because it's your home. You have more freedom, and you can be as creative as you want. You can paint the walls, tear down the walls, build a pool, do whatever you want, and you have more freedom to do you. So, and it depends. So that's gonna, definitely figure out, where do you want to live. Can you afford to be a homeowner with the daily expenses? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? Do you want, to grow some roots? Are you going to be in a place that's going to be there for a while, or are you going to be working in a place that, you're going to be established in your location? And do you want to have some freedom in what you want? I recommend you purchase a home. If you're not 100% sure, reach out to a good realtor like, me. And I'd love to help you out and show you there's other options where you could have a company purchase a home for you, and they'll purchase the home for you cash. You could move in, you could change your mind and say, let's go ahead and purchase the home from them, and you have, you could do it within 3 months, or you could just after 1 year, you could cancel your lease. So that's my 5 questions to figure out if you should rent or buy. If you can, please like and subscribe. If you have any other questions, please comment on the post below, and that way I can help you answer. Thank you for watching.